Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, I am deeply disappointed at my community. Ladies and gentlemen, I posted this earlier on Instagram, and I was disappointed to see what the XRP community chose when given the decision to only be able to pick one between a 800 credit score, $2 million in cash, and $4,000 a week for life. The XRP community chose $4,000 a week at a 70% clip. 30% of you chose the right answer. $2 million in cash up front right now would allow you the ability to invest, pay off all your debts, increase your credit score, and make you passive income all at the exact same time. But I guess it goes to show you the majority are still in the herd. People would prefer safety over the risky hard work. But what's so ironic about this is the XRP community is going to end up falling into that $2 million in cash category, relatively speaking. We are going to get huge lump sums of money relative to how much we invested, and we are going to get windfalls. That is going to be our opportunity to invest and diversify in other asset classes, private equity, gold and silver, real estate, businesses, while at the same time creating passive income opportunities for ourselves. Automated market makers, I think, will play a role. Flare Network and F assets, I think, will play a role. Inevitably, I think we'll be able to hold our XRP and other cryptos and earn a nice yield on them annually. And I think that'll be the life-changing wealth plus passive income we all have been waiting for. I believe that journey begins in just a couple weeks, with XRP's case fully finishing. And this is the preparation time you will need to get your mindset shift underway. Generational wealth is coming to you, and XRP is you winning the lottery in slow motion. Now here, guys, let me prepare you for what the Fed cycle is going to look like in 2024. Here, it says that there's still 42% chance of rate cuts beginning in March. And these are the scheduled Fed meetings for 2024. The next ones being in March, April, June, July, September, November, and December. And once we figure out what the Fed policy will be moving forward, we'll be seeing what the market is going to do. Here, from the Kobesi letter, it states it's official that the markets are no longer expecting a rate cut in March 2024. But there is still a 42% chance of rate cuts beginning in March. But this is a major shift in expectations. Just 2 weeks ago, markets saw a 90% chance of rate cuts beginning in March. We are still seeing 150 basis points of interest rate cuts priced into futures. But Fed pivot hopes are slowly pulling back for the time being. Let's see what happens next, my friends. It could be the perfect storm for a black swan to come out of nowhere to force the Fed to cut rates in an unprecedented manner. This will cause a market crash. But then, I believe the intervention that will take place afterwards will send us to the moon. Now guys, what I have before you is Ripple Vice President of Central Bank Digital Currencies explaining the future for XRP stablecoins, crypto, and more. And here, we are adding more confirmation that stablecoin regulation is very likely in 2024. Envision a future where 90% of the market is dominated by central bank digital currencies and tokenized assets. And Ripple is over here at the forefront in the US and the UK, as well as everywhere else around the world, leading that revolution. I'm gonna play you a clip from Michael Wallace, one of my favorite people at Ripple, that I believe shares some of the most valuable insights we in the XRP community know. And I want you all to take a listen to realize how important the asset you own is.
Currencies, in terms of native cryptos like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're not all the same, right? They're not all created equal. I think what's becoming much more popular in the industry now is more sustainable technologies. So the XRP ledger and XRP is there's no mining or proof of work or proof of stake involved. So the computational cost of validating transactions is almost zero, right? Very, very low cost and very stable in terms of pricing. Stablecoins, again, not all created equal. You have a massive range from the algorithmic type stablecoins. We all know the Terra story from a few weeks ago. And then now what we're seeing emerging is stablecoins being issued by regulated entities. So I can't give you the names yet, but there's two projects we're working on, one in the UK and one in the US, working with banks that are regulated, who will be issuing stablecoins, and the reserves will likely to be held at a central bank in a central bank account. So very different from the algorithmic stablecoin. We as Ripple work across all of these technologies. And then of course you've got central bank digital currencies, which essentially is the highest form of digital currency, right? Issued by the central bank, backed by the central bank, the most secure form. As a company who's working across the payment space, we're embracing all of these. We see they will all play their part in the future of money. Today, cryptocurrency is less than 1% of all the money. Central bank money is less than 10%. The rest is all commercial bank money. So it'll be interesting to see, in 5 or 10 years, how does that look when it's all digitized? Will stablecoins be 90% of the market and CBDCs 10%, or will CBDCs actually be allowed to grow and be a much higher percentage of the money supply? I don't know. That's for the policy makers to decide.
Now, guys, what I have to say about that was James Wallace broke down how stablecoins are coming, how CBDCs will be significant. He's let us know that Ripple's working with 15% of central banks already, and it's likely more at this point. But people still want to question. And here, XRP Crypto Wolf said it best. Has anyone else been noticing a lot of people are giving up on XRP right now? That is what makes me so bullish in my conviction. It makes me understand that we are so close. I could taste it. The crypto market is currently in the last stages of its pre-parabolic move stage. And if you're blessed enough to get in at these levels and at this moment in time, you'll mostly experience nothing but ROI and an uptrend in the crypto space. Lucky you. Take this blessing and run with it, because in regards to XRP, a tidal wave of builders are going to come as soon as price returns as well. Remember, I've called the price versus builders a chicken and egg scenario for XRP. But here, Crypto Eddie highlights Panos, one of my favorite community members in the XRP space, stating right now I think we have at least 100 projects on XRPO. So I think every one of them should run a validator as well. I showed you the bad news yesterday of validators shutting down on the XRP ledger. And I believe an active coalition of XRP Army members running their own validator is the next stage in order to see more growth right here with XRP. I would love for all of you to listen to what Panos has to say, as well as act on the advice he gives.
Hello everyone, I'm Panos, I'm from Greece. For anyone who doesn't know me, I have an accounting and finance degree, and I have been in crypto since 2016. In all these years, I have been focusing on education, trying to simplify things, and of course fighting misinformation, especially for XRP. I co-founded Anodos, which at its core is a software development company with a goal to build innovative and user-friendly DeFi and Web3 as a whole applications that make it easier for everyone to access and utilize crypto and blockchain. I think in the process of being a validator, you also learn more about the network itself. You learn all about all the potential difficulties or issues that infrastructure providers may face, especially in high activity periods that we saw also some time ago. And I think at the least the projects that are building on it or businesses that are relying on XRPL can do for the network is to run a node or validator. So it's not that every community or every community member or every XRP holder should run one, because you actually have to know some things to do that. But I think right now we have at least a few hundreds of projects on XRPL building. So I think every single one of them should run a validator, and it's very important to have that support and increase the scalability of the network.
Now guys, to cap off this video for today, as you realize and understand how important these validators are to the XRP ledger, and why I recommend you all become one if you can, I need to show you the importance of CBDCs and AIs merging into a digital financial future. My friends, I've been here for a long time, and I've long speculated some things that I see happening in the forefront right now being discussed by the head of the IMF and others. And currently, as we speak, we need to realize a couple things. XRP will be at the forefront of this new system. It will help with central bank digital currency interoperability. And AI will be used as the enforcement arm for a lot of these CBDCs and other surveillance systems. Currently, I believe we are in the birth canal of the new world. And being at the forefront, front-running all of this change is what's going to make us generational wealth. XRP, AI, CBDCs are coming to a country near you. And the fact that you are all paying attention to these videos now will make you into the new 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Countries exploring the use of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, can now access a virtual guide by the International Monetary Fund. The guide will cover areas like interoperability, financial inclusion, and how to onboard businesses.
We took the pulse, how many countries are engaging with CBDCs. Over 110 of our members are at some stage of engagement, some quite advanced, some still at the point of exploration.
The guide was launched at an anniversary event of IMF's Regional Training Center. The center provides government officials with training on economic and financial issues. Singapore's central bank chief, Ravi Menon, also spoke at the event. There, he outlined risks in today's world and how the center plays a key role in helping member countries with capacity development.
Geoeconomic fragmentation, climate change and nature loss, and technological disruption, especially with the advent of artificial intelligence. These are multifaceted issues that require mobilizing and harnessing cross-disciplinary knowledge and expertise. It's no longer purely in the realm of economics.